one of the biggest issues when you're looking at a loan application for an applicant, for a borrower, someone who wants to borrow money, is to make sure that you have all the facts up front, and that you've really got all the information out of the applicant before you start the process. Otherwise, you can go down some rabbit holes pretty quickly, which are dead ends. I had one recently where we completed probably over about an hour and a half a fact find exercise, and then I was waiting for the documents to come through to confirm the information which I'd obtained through the fact find. And being a self-employed person, one of the bits of information I needed for lenders for a full doc loan was a copy of the ATO portal, both income tax and BAS. So it took a little while for all that information to come through to me, and when it came through, there was a couple of tax debts owing, and significant amounts of money in terms of a personal commitment. We're talking about $70,000 roughly all up, and that immediately reduced what was probably going to be a fairly simple refinancing with a cash out to purchase another property into something a lot more complex, because all of a sudden the number of lenders who will lend money when there's a tax debt owing to self-employed people, or by self-employed people, reduces dramatically, and they're not the major lenders. They tend to be lenders that brokers are aware of, but the public probably isn't aware of, that are out there. They're quite mainstream in one sense, but they're not visible to the public. So that was a kind of really interesting example where you think you have all the information, you've asked all the right questions, but you can still get surprises. And in this particular case, the surprise was, I love the story because it was a lovely chat, but the story was, we thought we'd be able to pay out the tax debt before we had to get the loan finalised. So sometimes people make assumptions that don't carry through to the final equation. Anyway, there you go. Do your fact find, make sure you get the information, and if you're dealing with a broker, give the information up front. Better to deal with it then so you can get the deal done. And it's another good example too as to why you go to a broker, because in this situation, if I was a consumer borrower and had gone to a bank and that bank didn't accept that particular issue, in this case tax debt, then A, I've wasted my time, and B, there'll be a decline on my credit file history if it's gone all the way through to application. So you've just got to be careful with these things and make sure that you're doing the right things in the right order and giving all the information. Big Brother's out there somewhere and he's watching everything you do. Cheers for now.